Yes, physical education is one of the most important aspects of our educational system. Good attention to it can improve not only the physical but also the mental health for our children. But it is still a neglected subject in our schools and colleges. The most basic tenets of physical education lay stress on the unity of man. It is this concept that points physical education to such diverse fields as anatomy, physics, and sociology. The basic knowledge of it is contained in these disciplines. Physical education has some meaning and participates only when it is based on sound educational planning, effective instruction, and wise administration. Such a system will add not only to physical fitness but also to physical efficiency, mental alertness, and development of qualities like team spirit, leadership, obedience to rules, poise in victory, and balance in defeat. Again, it enables students to canalize and realize surplus attention and paint up in a more meaningful way. This will also help them to keep up their mental health in a good shape. In advanced countries like Britain, France, and Japan, physical education has the status of an academic subject from the very beginning of the educational ladder to the university level. In Soviet Russia, it is considered an important avenue for national security, productivity, and it is viewed as important for the entire population as well as for school going children. In India, in olden days, even though education was basically religious and intellectual communities enter physical education to receive an equal status. The epochs and other ancient classics contain evidence in this regard. In the Gurukula system of education, it had been given the maximum importance. Organized schemes of physical education are introduced in Indian schools only by the last quarter of the country. Most of the schools have started employing teachers for physical education. Further, the progress was very slow, and so far it has not been given the status of an academic subject. Poor economic and social conditions are considered the major deterrent in this regard. At present, the sort of physical education imparted in various schools and colleges is directed mainly to the physical development of the individual students. But in practice, in most of our educational institutions, the authorities are concerned only with a few selected participants in games and sports. They are interested more in bringing fame and reputation to their school or college than in giving the proper physical training to the entire student community. It is needless to mention that these selected students are comparatively healthier than the other ones. The vast majority of students who are badly in need of physical training for their physical as well as mental development are being denied even this opportunity that has been envisaged in our system of education. The vital role of physical education has been thus ignored. It is high time this sad state of affairs was checked. The worth of it should be recognized in its true spirit. Not a single child should be denied the chance to get some physical training. Physical education must assume the responsibility of exploring all dimensions of man's involvement in sport. A scheme of physical education suitable to the many stages and age groups should therefore be drawn up so that people of all age groups are enabled to take part actively. A nation with people who are physically fit and mentally alert can by all means make rapid progress in all fields. This responsibility rests mainly with the people who are actively involved in drawing up the plans and programs. Let us hope that they will take note of this need. Dear Sir, your telegram informing us of the non receipt of the goods sent by us had reached us only this morning. We would wish to inform you that we have taken up the matter with our transport agency here, who confirms that the goods have reached your place. Under the circumstances, we request you to be kind enough in talking to the transporter and pick up the goods in question. We shall be obliged for a few lines after you pick up the goods. We are glad to inform you that we are willing to enter into a contract with you for the supply of ladies' fancy goods at moderate rates. Business in this season will be extensively good, and we are confident of making a considerable business for you, provided you give us an offer with your competitive rates. In such a case, we wish to assure you that we shall attend to your interests in such a manner that you will have no regrets for having appointed us as your agents in this area. Should you entertain our proposal and consider it necessary for us to wait on you personally with a view to discuss arrangements, we shall be glad to do so. If you so desire, we shall also be pleased to furnish you with references to business houses in your city about our status and standing in this line, in order to enable you to have a first hand information. We are enclosing a list of firms with whom we are having business dealings. Thanking you, yours very truly.